Ryan, you talked about last week, I think on the TV, that it was your first time in that ring at the University of Arkansas. What do you think about the setup for throwing at the University of Arkansas and the new ring?
Yeah, so I mean, we have great day-to-day facilities over on the other side of the complex.
Sure.
And then, but it was a lot of fun being there on the infield. It's been a long time since I've had shot on the infield like that.
Mm-hmm.
The first time since I've been going there, and my first meet at Arkansas was in 2012. So
Wow.
I really liked the setup. I think it was good. There was a slight miscommunication on the lines.
Mm-hmm.
People that watched at home. So they had measured the lines to when they set the sector, you measure the sector measurements from the center, you measure the lines from the toe board, but they had measured the lines from the center. So they're off by half a ring width. So 3.5. So that was the only slight mix up, but
yeah.
Besides that, it's a really nice indoor ring that we throw off of right there. And I like where it sits kind of in that side. And then we pump up the end of the sector against the high jump. So it's a good fit. And I like having the shot there on the infield. I feel like it brings more energy, even though it was extremely limited in the number of people in attendance. It's a difference. And it's always fun when you can bring the shot and put it front and center like that.
Cool. What can you tell us about your two fouls? Anything you learned from them?
I'd say one foul was intentional. And I just walked out the front on it. Yeah. I believe it still might've been a 22-meter throw. And then the second foul was pretty far. Probably 2270, 2265 range.
Yeah.
So that one was right on the edge of saving it, but it was one of those ones that just like was 1 inch away from being able to save it. But I think I learned more almost from my later series. The 2270 that I had was that was a really nice throw, just didn't quite connect on it. And of all the throws, the 2103, my second round, I felt like that was my best throw of the competition.
Wow.
Completely missed it off my hand. What happened is I threw the world record in round 1.
Yeah.
And they gave me the option. We can either impound your shot now, or we can do it at the end of the competition. But with indoor balls, you just never know. Maybe they'll just randomly kind of blow up, land in, especially at that far. So I said, let's impound it now and measure it. So I usually throw a soft shell and in the meet and in training, and I threw a hard shell in round 2 and just completely slipped off my hand. But technically that felt like it was my best throw. I just didn't have the same release on the ball. And so I'm excited to kind of get that one back in the sense of hopefully keeping my 16-pound shot, my 16-pound soft shell instead of the hard shell throughout the whole series this week.
Cool. Thank you, Sean. Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.